Well, alrighty then.
Well, what's up?
How you doing, cousin?
I'm good.
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 This is different on a Saturday
I know.
outside of our box.
Girl, please.
Oh my God. Well, I'm glad we were able to at least do the show for tonight because of our technical issues last week. So it seems that everything has calmed down. The servers are working and no, pixelation, no nothing, going on. So hopefully it stays this way. I'm
Got my
hoping.
fingers crossed.
So let me welcome those who are filtering in. Miss Jacqueline,
Jacqueline,
Devon.
oh, here. Hey,
Devon says,
hey,
yo, ladies, huh?
Jacqueline is always the first, usually always the first in.
I know. What's going on, Devon? How are you? I'm just actually trying to post the show uh, to my page. Uh, I
What's
can't do it.
up, Yvonne?
So as
a high range on that.
all right. So as folks are kind of like, coming in and all that good stuff, how was your week?
It was okay. You know what? It has been cold here. We had snow again this year. And it has been, I mean, but I have been snug as a bug in a rug in my bed.
I hear you, girl. I hear you. I hear you. I had the worst time getting up this morning because it was cold this morning. Yesterday it was cold, in the 30s, and I was just like waiting for the snow to come down because that normally is what happens, here in Vegas lately is that we get snow and it's unusual, but it happens,
It does.
so it goes to show or to say that possibly global warming is a thing. It's a
And
thing.
that's what I said. Yeah, and then 2 years, at least we didn't have as many blackouts as we had last year. I mean, last February was horrible. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Miss CC. You don't
Hey,
know
see,
cold. It was 14. Whatever it is cold, it's cold to me.
well, actually, we were in the teens for, I think it was Thursday night. We were in the teens.
You're kidding.
Got up, actually,
Oh, I
Thursday.
did. I did know that. I
Yeah,
did know that. Oh my
got up,
God.
got up Thursday morning. It was snow out. I'm like, damn, it's Christmas all over again.
Because
So
you
I
know
said,
what? Yeah, because Jermaine sent me pictures and I'm like, it snows in Killeen? I was like, what? That's unusual. It's
second day,
unusual.
back to back, second time.
OMG. Well, welcome to Hot Topics Talk Radio, everybody. I'm Toni Breedlove, and that other young lady right there, the beautiful, the incomparable Miss Yvonne Baker. And again, I want to say thank you for joining us today on Saturday because this is an off day for us. Normally we would be broadcasting on Wednesday, but like I said before, we had some glitches going on. But just so that we can get into today's topic, I'm going to give you a little something, because I've become a TikTok whore. I love TikTok. But here's a little something for you that's going to relate to what we're talking about tonight. You're a 2, but you want a 10. So here's a little something for you.
Men be like, I want my woman to look like Barbie. But do you look like Ken? Do you have a dream car and a dream house? Do you look like Ken?
All right. So getting into the topic of tonight, you are a 10. You are a 2, but you want a 10. That's tonight's topic. So I think what we were trying to establish last week was, and what we do every week is I always ask Yvonne, how do you come up with these damn topics? Because come on,
Oh,
a
wait
2
till
would
you
know he can't pull a 10, right?
your volume is low.
Is it? What
It
about
went
now?
down on my, it went down on my
I don't
okay,
know.
so repeat what you said.
I always ask you how you come up with these topics.
Because you know what? I listen to what people are saying. And as I'm listening to our conversation, this particular topic came up from my friend Teresa.
Hey,
Here's my
cousin.
son, Brandon. This particular topic came up from Teresa. But, you know, I listen to people talk. And as I'm listening,
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking, okay, can we do a topic on that one? Is there some way I can finagle a something out of this? My brain is always going. I guess that's why I can't remember my times and my days.
Oh my God. Well, I want to figure out if we can, how do we establish, what is a 2? Tell me what a 2 is.
um, a 2 is almost like to me, Flavor Flav.
Hey, Joseph. Good to see you. See that you got in.
Hey, so a 2 is almost like a Flavor Flav. Of course, you know there is 1 or 0.
CC said Shaba.
Shabba.
Shaba's a 1.
Okay, but you know what? Flavor Flav been pulling them 10 pluses. I don't know how he. Well, I guess it's the money, but he be pulling some beautiful women.
Well, Joseph said it just a minute ago. Jacqueline said he's a -40. But Joseph said he does. He says he's thinking that a 2 can pull a 10 if his paper is right. So, but Flavor Flav hasn't done anything in years. So do
No,
you
but
think the residuals that he's getting is making that kind of money?
I know. But look, I mean, Flavor Flav he's got to have paper because what do you got? 10 kids
Uh, if not
plus.
more.
So you know he's got all that child support, but still, you know, it's just the boy is but ugly. But you know, I think I was saying last week or Wednesday that I was on this dating site and oh boy had this profile up, and he was talking about how he wants a woman that's uh, physically proportioned. He wants a woman that's, you know, he wants a 10 plus woman, and he looked like he was about a 3.
-40.
Minus 40.
I got to keep using that. But, you know, your son, my cousin, Brandon says that he feels like that statement is more true for women.
You know, we have our issues. I'm not gonna lie, we do. We want this, we want that, but we're not saying that he's okay. Like for me, for instance, I mean, I'm not gonna say a 10, but he has to be pleasing to the eye.
Okay.
I don't want to put a paper sack over his head.
Okay, so right now, if that's the case, is he at a 3?
I would say he would be about a 5, 8, between a 5
Okay.
and an 8.
Okay, so let's add to that 5. Then what?
Oh, you mean as far as looks?
How do you build from that 5 to a 10?
Well, he don't have to be a 10. I'm not looking
No,
for a 10.
no, but what I'm
I mean, I
saying
would
is,
like to have a 10. I would love to have a 10.
what is a 10?
A 10 is looking like Shamar. Have
You think he's cute?
paper.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Shamar's cute.
He's a,
Okay, well, let me see. In your age range.
I beg your pardon. Let me take a sip.
But but you know, he has to be at least a little taller than me. 5'10", 5'11". I'm good. I'm not gonna go for this. He's got to be over 6 feet tall, like some people we know around here.
And
And I mean,
I
I'm
like
not,
I like
and
to
I don't
climb
have.
trees. Shit.
I do too. And if he happens to be over that perimeter, then I'm good. But if he's taller than me, I'm satisfied.
I'm gonna go to some of these comments. So Miss Cece, let's see. Oh, let me go to Mr. Munn. Mr. Joseph Munn says, a 2 is a person that's toe up from the floor up. Oh, that's my saying. Toe up from the floor. A person knows when they're a 2. I want to get into that too. Let me go to Cece's comment. I think it helps that he's funny as fuck. Devon says Flav, funny looking but not funny.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both
You
of those.
right, you something be an ugly ass man but be funny, and it's definitely helps. Yeah, I don't know, CC. I guess money makes you cute.
No, uh,
Ugly, look, ugly is inside out ugly. Inside ugly. You know, he's got to be socially acceptable looking. I would hope so, because you wouldn't want to take him out during the daytime. A lot, a lot of women in here saying money makes men cute. No, money don't make men cute. Shit, ugly is ugly, inside out ugly. Money is not gonna help you. I am spicy. I can't have a 10 man because I'd go off on these tricks. Eh, not, I don't know. We'll get into that too. Brandon, Brandon says, yes, because men are more aware of their rating because we are constantly being judged. Well, women get judged a lot more than women, I think.
than men. Yes.
Yeah. A 10 is the big dude from Black Panther. Yeah. Yeah. 10s are all in the eye of the beholder.
No,
True. Could be.
no. 10 is 10.
Could be. Yeah, 2 is a 2 too. Minus 40 is definitely not. It's just ugly. Cedric, hey, he says, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What's a 2 to one person could be a 10 to another? I don't know. Winston Duke is a 10. Yeah. We dare not tell any woman she's not a 10 these days. You got that right. Hey, Mr. Stephen. How you doing? All right.
But
So,
you know what?
mhm,
I have to say that a lot of men and women
okay.
can be mediocre, but their personality can take them up to a 10. So if you're say like a 5 or 6, but your personality outweighs your looks, then I think that's a plus in your favor, because you have some men that think they're a 10, but their personality is a 2, makes them look like a 2.
Mm.
You also have some women that are a 10, but as soon as they open their mouth, it's like a -0.
Damn. So let me ask you this, and this is I want to ask the viewers as well, because Brandon made a comment and he says, well, it goes the same for women too, right? So
Hmm.
in our eyes, what would be a 2 for a woman? And then I'm asking the guys, what is a woman who is a 2?
You're asking the guys, or you're asking
I'm
me?
asking you too. What do you think a guy would say is a 2? Or what do you think is a 2?
Well, I just said it's a woman. Woman could be fine as hell, but as soon as she opened her mouth, it's a -0. Because some women, they come out like cussing like a sailor. No respect for herself, no respect for the man that they're with.
Mm-hmm.
Every other word is a MF, SOB, F that. I mean, it's just the way she presents herself makes her ugly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Devon said somebody thought Flav was a 10. Flav
Because
ain't never been a
that
10,
was
money or no
that
money.
was his money. That's his money, honey.
That still don't make him a 10. He is clearly not a 10. I don't care how much money he has. He is not a 10. You
Well,
know?
you have gold diggers out there. Money makes a man look like Adonis.
Ugh. Anyway, so Brandon, Devon says, Brandon, you're right. Because if you tell a woman she is not a 10, you go into human resources immediately. Well, why are you
Well,
going to human resources? If you work with her, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
or
Uh,
shoot, if you
yeah.
give a woman a compliment, you go into human resources.
Oh my God. Hey, Lance. Oh Lord, that mouth. Whose
Yes.
mouth? Did I cuss yet? I didn't cuss yet, did
We're talking about. We're not talking about you. We know you crazy.
I? So Devon says what makes a woman a 2 is low intellect.
Hmm.
You got to have a conversation with somebody, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Bad character, Stefan says. Um, Joseph says, question, Miss Toni, what grade do you give yourself? Shit. I give myself a strong 7, maybe a 7. Because I have all of the bad qualities. I talk shit, I talk bad, I cuss, I drink, I smoke. Hell, I'm a 7. Okay. That's just the way I look at it. Sometimes, yeah, I'm a 7 probably, because hell, I'm not the easiest person to get along with sometimes. I don't think. I've had that been told to me before. So Devon says a woman who posts her Cash App info on social media. No way. Do they really?
Really?
I didn't know women did that.
I didn't either.
That's crazy. So we are visual creatures. I'm gonna think that's our initial attraction is based primarily on looks. Uh, yeah. So
Yeah.
Brandon, I'm gonna ask you that question. If it's based on looks, then what is a 2? Tell me what a 2 is and what is a 10. The easiest way I can think of trying to describe it would be to compare it to someone that we've probably seen maybe in television or film or something like that. He has 16 kids. Flav has
Woo.
16 kids.
Oh my gosh. Dang, I was giving them credit.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Brian George. Hi, Brian. He says, no self respect, no common courtesy, terrible attitude, and mentality create a two. I can agree with that. I can
I
agree with
agree
that.
with
I can agree with that. Oh, God, we got a lot of comments. Cece says, don't comment on women at work, period. That's HR immediately. Yes,
yes, it is.
I agree. Lance says, a woman is a two when her body work is absent of.
What that mean?
What that means, so country. She is absent of. Okay, I get it. You're being modest. I'd say an 8. Like I said, I'm a strong 7. Okay, if I stopped cussing and if I wasn't so opinionated, I think I could do an 8. I think I could be an 8, but I'm very opinionated. The beauty part is that I need to be a 10 only to my future beloved. I get that, and I am not everybody's 10. Amen.
Hey
Amen.
girl,
Be
go.
a
What
10,
you got
girl.
for that?
Be a 10. Oh my God. So basically, a lot of what I'm hearing uh, from the guys is not so much as looks. It's like Devon said, intellect. It is basically her persona that can make her a 2 or even a 10. Or no, he
But
said that's for a 2.
but see, that's what they're saying here. Now, in all actuality, if you're not if you're not appealing to that person, you're not going to find out how whether they're intellectual, whether they're uh, anything else about them, because you gonna go the opposite way.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you
Because
see
men are
them,
visual, they said it.
yes, we are too. Women are too,
I'm very
and
visual.
yeah, and if a man is not appealing to me, then I'm not, I'm not gonna get to know him any further because he is. I don't like the way he looks.
Okay, so then we go to the question of, now that we're like halfway through the show, we go to the question of how does a 2 pull a 10? Is it possible for them to pull a 10? I'm saying
I,
if we're talking about visualization, if we're talking about the way that someone their appearance and they look at someone and their appearance and they say, "Oh, that's a 10." How does that 2 pull a 10?
like I think I said earlier, it is uh, their their personality. You could be sitting, or I mean, it's the way they approach that 10 woman. If she's open minded, but if she's stuck up, you ain't gonna pull her.
So
But if
go
he
ahead.
approaches her, if he approaches her with the right, um, come step to her like she is, um, and I don't know how to phrase it, but with some intellect. Don't come up like,
What
baby,
up,
you
mom?
look good. I can sop you up with some biscuits.
What up, mom?
Yeah,
If
what
I
up,
hear
mom?
that one more time, I'm gonna shoot somebody.
Oh man.
So, but say a 2 approached you. What is going to be your reaction?
Okay. So
That's
let's kind of define the two.
what I was trying to do in the very beginning.
I'm
So
a teeth person.
what is a
I'm a
2?
teeth I'm a
Visually.
teeth person. I'm a teeth person.
Okay.
And if a two was to walk up to me and showed me he had a beautiful grill, and I don't mean, every tooth in his head, but nice smile, all of his teeth up here where I can see them, then I'll probably reciprocate. But if he come up to me and his grill is jacked up, I can't. And if he got, you guys that might have gold in your mouth, that's your
Oh my
prerogative.
God, that's a turn
I
off.
don't do gold teeth. I
I
cannot
have
do
to
gold.
agree with you, JT. Auntie Yvonne, she's no joke. But it's all over her
I didn't
face,
see that.
JT. He said Auntie Yvonne gonna cuss their ass out. Yeah, yeah. But a lot of times, knowing Yvonne, because we've lived together, we've been around each other forever. Knowing Yvonne's not gonna open her mouth. It's the look that Yvonne is gonna give him. And he will take off running. Trust me on this. Okay. Her bullshit meter starts to tick and the look meter starts to tick and you don't have a chance. None. So that's what I know about Miss Yvonne.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my face it shows everything my mind is thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't play poker. I don't have a poker face.
So because we've established a two is not necessarily well, a two is a two. Is a two. You wouldn't give a two a chance if you saw that two was stepping into maybe a Lamborghini, Maserati, Benz. I don't know.
You
Rolls.
know what? If he's stepping out of one of those cars and he's got a jacked up grill, I couldn't do it.
Still not.
Couldn't do it.
Still not. All right. So let's. So absent of maturity, sophistication, no class. Oh, didn't I read that? No class,
you didn't.
self-esteem. She lacks patience, is materialistic, not realistic to herself, scheming, gossipy, messy, and is a 10 physically. You'd still want her? That's my question. Physically, if she's a 10. Cece says, oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Why are you in trouble?
That's what I want to know. Oh, dear Lord. Says a 2 is the person that thinks they are a 10. Being confident is one thing, but arrogant is another. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. If the conversation isn't stimulating, why waste your time?
Exactly.
That's like watching paint dry to me. Oh my God. I can't stand a bad conversationalist. I can't stomach it. I won't put up with it. I will leave you sitting at a restaurant if I can't. I just can't, and I won't. I just won't. Joseph says trust is looks initially, but your score can come down or up based upon the personality, hygiene, sexual. So speaking of hygiene, so have you ever run across somebody that, now look, I've met some men who have been 10s physically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some real 10s. I dated ball players, musicians, and, and they were fucking 10s. One of them in particular, and I can't name a name, one of them in particular smelled like rotten eggs.
Oh.
I don't know what that was, but that was the biggest free. Oh my God. And he had money. Trust, he had money. It was no way that I could see myself dealing with that horrifying stench. I don't know if it was diet. I don't know what it was. Thank God I didn't sleep with it because I couldn't get past the
smell.
I couldn't get past of it. Thank you for mentioning hygiene, Mr. Munn. Thank you. Cece. Oh, go ahead, Yvonne.
Well, one thing that gets me, other than having a pretty smile, is, dealing with the public. I get a lot of men that come on my bus.
Mm-hmm.
And when somebody comes on, I don't care if they're 2 or 10 and they smell good. It's like, it's like, oh, God, it's so sensual. And I have to tell them, you smell good. Some of them
Cougar.
respond, rawr.
Sure.
You ought to know. But it's not being a cougar. And see, that's the one those are, well, there's a few other things, but those are two things that really get me. If their teeth are good and they smell good, yeah.
So Cece
Yeah.
said women are conditioned are I'm gonna assume that you meant conditioned for looking at if a man is a good provider, he can be a 4 and still slide.
Well, you got to get to that point first. I mean, we can do all this thing about being a provider or being, you know, intellectual or being, whatever. But you first look is what you have to get past. That's the men or women. First look, that's what you got to get past that. Then you find out whether he's a provider, whether he is whatever he is.
Cece also says a 4 woman won't even get a chance. Well, hell, in my book, a 4 man won't get a chance. Let me not sound so.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, a 4 to me is like a 2. Because a 4 to me tells me that you probably are not well kept. Because a 5 is the median, right? So a 4 to me tells me you haven't even met the benchmark of the median.
So Toni.
Uh-oh.
So you telling me that you're telling us a 2, 6'4", got on a Versace suit, smell like, oh, and he step up to you and you look at him and go, yeah, really?
I'm visual. I'm like
personality?
face visual. No, I'm very visual. I look at the face. I look at the grooming of a man's face if he has facial hair.
Well,
I look at his teeth.
I look
at his
that's what I'm
hands.
saying. If he is
all
all put together, if he is all put together, but he's not, because there
appealing.
have been, huh?
If he's not appealing to me, first off, no.
Really?
Mm-mm. I know that sounds a little shallow, but I know what I like.
It does. It does.
But
and
I know
I
what
wouldn't
I
lie
like.
to you.
Huh?
I said, and I wouldn't lie to you. That sounds
I
very
know.
shallow.
And I admit it. It sounds very shallow. However, just like a man will look at a woman and assess her from head to toe. I mean, I do the same thing. Not saying I'm a dude, but it's just, I look at those same things because you're going to have to extend my meeting face to face with you. And I look at your face and you look at mine. Now, you might not like me. That's fine too. But when I look at this man, I'm thinking bedroom, to be honest with you. And I don't want to be laying there and somebody's over me and I don't like the way you look.
Okay, then just reverse it. You get on top and look down at him.
That could be even worse. So I just look, I've tried, okay? I've tried. In all of my, how old am I? 61 years. I've tried, but I know what I like. And I think about those things because if I'm laying there and you here or here, I want to like what I say. Men, give me some help because I know that's what men think too. I got to go through these comments. Oh my God, it's a bunch of them. Let's see. JT says a 2 can pull a 10 with confidence. Love will pull a 2 and will pull a 10. Auntie Yvonne going to cuss their ass out. All right, went there. Let's see. A 2 can pull a 10 when the woman doesn't know she's a 10. But a brother that's a 2 not only has to have paper, he better be giving also. Right? But still, Joseph, I just okay, so my crown is starting to kick in. So Cece said it won't happen. I'm gonna soon. I'm gone as soon as I see him coming. See? Oh, femininity wins every time. Be a lady. The 2 will look like a 10 easy. Well, I mean, that could be said for the man too. Because the 2 is not going to look like a 10. Not to me, Miss Jacqueline. A 2 can pull a 10 if he or she are able to reach his or her mind. I don't know, Sid. I don't know. Lance says it's subjective, depends on one's taste. What if a 2 cooks like a 10, cleans like a 10, makes money like a 10, loves like a 10, takes care of the kids like a 10, is knowledgeable like a 10, but is street? Does it still make her a 10? You got me.
A 2.
A 2. Joseph said, I agree. A woman is a turn on to me if she takes care of her mouth / teeth. I still like to kiss. Amen.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
With you, Joseph.
So you gotta, you know.
Mentioned teeth. He mentioned teeth.
That's part of it too. So Brendan says, sorry, I have these kids and driving me crazy. I'm behind on the conversation. Catch up, B. Catch up. What if he is a 2 but got a hang down to his fuck?
Devon.
Okay. So, Devon, how?
And I'm going to run. I'm going to run.
So, am I supposed to, if I was to run into a 2 and a 2 approached me, he said, what's up, Mom? And he had all these missing. But then I looked down, he had on gray sweatpants and he gave me an impression of what he was bringing to the table. Do you think that my opinion would change? I mean, I'd be saying like this shit. I'd be like, damn, he's blessed. But
but not for me.
No, I just no, I couldn't. I just couldn't. I know me. Yeah, watching paint dry. Um, honest answers, ladies.
That
Okay.
was an honest. That was an honest answer.
Huh?
I told Yvonne that was an honest answer.
Yeah. So CC says, I like a pinch of arrogance in a man. Must be the New York in me. I do too.
Yeah,
You
I like a little
know,
bit of arrogance because I can
I
be arrogant.
do. I do. Because I know I could be, oof, I could be bad. So you a 10 if you,
Mine
a,
10.
oh, you're -10 if you're musty. They're musty. Oh, never mind.
We're talking
I
about
guess,
your spirit. Yeah. No, you're worse than that if you're musty.
especially a woman.
Yeah. No, I don't
Especially.
care if you're a woman or man.
Well, women are supposed to really, really take care of themselves, you know. But what if his culture doesn't use deodorant?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope. Nope. Can't do it.
Again, I knew a ball player that smelled like rotten eggs, and I could not. So no, and I'm sure it wasn't part of his culture to smell that way, but still, you.
So no. So I was when I went to Malaysia. My friend's roommate didn't use deodorant, and I got firsthand smell. And even though he was clean, he did not use deodorant, and it was foul because you've got the sweat, and as the day progresses, it just gets worse because it's so humid there, and it just, I mean, I couldn't take it, and I asked my friend, "Can't you tell him to use some deodorant? Because it is really nauseating." No,
Ugh,
can't do it.
I don't even want to think about it, Yvonne. I really don't. That's just that. Ugh, that's the worst. So Lance says, honestly, there's no canned answer because we are all different, but judgment is based on your standards. A woman can be a 2 to one man and a 10 to another. So that is the same thing that it said as well. Let me go down these comments because you guys got a bunch of them. What does his teeth have to do with him caring for you or loving you or protecting you? He got bad teeth, but saves your life. You know what, Lance? I cannot with you. I can't. Devon Patrick, what about is she does if she doesn't have no jiggle?
Huh? What she
So
got to
that's
jiggle?
going back to Devon's comment where he said, CC, yes, she will be because a 4 woman with a dope personality and a jiggle with win. So her jiggly parts. Her jiggly parts. So that's what she was
So
commenting.
you gonna walk around here jiggling, baby?
Lance says, change your thinking. Lance, oh, Yvonne, change her
Yeah.
thinking.
Me? Why should I
I'm
change
too
my
old
thinking?
to
You
change.
change your thinking.
I'm too old to change. That's why you close your eyes. Everybody looks the same in the dark.
Or you know what? Or you're drunk. Don't matter.
So what you're saying is I have to immediately enter into an AA program. Oh
Yeah.
my
When the lights come on.
God, yes. Yvonne, you out there for real. So not always, Toni. Can't ask for what you're not willing to give yourself. What does that mean? Okay, so I've had this huge glass of Crown, so y'all got to start explaining shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Toni, let's not have a repeat.
No, I'm not going to do that because we only have like 15 minutes, 10 minutes left. So it won't go there. I'll be good. I promise. It's Saturday.
Okay.
I'll be good. Cece said he's still going to cheat on her all them 10s for nothing. Talking about the jiggly one. No, I am all set with the kissing. Cece, you don't kiss? Really? Is that a lost art or something?
Lance, teeth has a major part because, okay, so if he's got bad teeth, and sometimes, you know, when you're kissing and that kissing gets a little tense and it goes deep and y'all bump teeth, I don't want his teeth coming out in my mouth. No, thank you.
No, and then you got to think about other stuff, right?
Yeah, he could have gum disease and gingivitis and whatever other kind of virus.
But think about him going downtown.
Oh,
then that's just, to me, is like, come on now. Oh, give you a hysterectomy right down there.
Oh, I'll walk off and leave a couple of teeth down. You go to the bathroom and you say, "What's that hard?" Where'd they come from? Hey, baby. You love me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Cece said that he's the late night roster, never to be seen in public. You got that right. But I wouldn't want to see him in the dark, in the nighttime. I couldn't. Oh my God. What does that mean? A 2 can only pull a 10 through social circles. If the 10 and a 2 run the same circles, then the 10 gets to see those great qualities. I believe it can happen.
It could. Again, it has to do with the personality. If a 2 meets a 10, and just because the other one is ugly, don't mean that they don't have a commonality in personalities.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Hey, you know what? I'm going with the flow right about now. Bad teeth is dangerous. Those infections get into your bloodstream. And you can't be in my bag with it right now.
Thank you, Cece. Yes.
That part right there. So the grill has got to come correct, no question. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. Or remove your light bulbs. Just go around the house knocking out light bulbs. No, Lance, not everybody is same in the dark. No.
And some people don't like being in the dark.
No. Oh, I see Lance has never seen one of my shows if he thinks Yvonne is out there. Oh my God. No, ma'am. Please keep your lips off the Northman half of my body. Yes. Oh dear God. You lick his tongue when you kiss. Ugh. What?
What? Oh,
Lance?
you're making reference to my other comment about, you know what? If things are hot, then don't tell them what happens with that tongue.
Right? But you want to be able to go to all levels.
Yeah.
You know? You don't want to be limited because his grill is fucked up.
Exactly.
What's disgusting? And there will be a huge limit. What's disgusting? Shut up, cousin. How you think you got here? Yvonne said if she didn't want his rotten teeth coming off in her mouth, I'm sitting here dying. Not particularly her mouth, Joseph.
Well, actually, I did say that.
Did
It's
you?
both teeth. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. Ongoing down. Tony, that's fine. Old woman sitting in the corner, smiling at us young boys as we walk by. Yep.
Yep. That's Tony.
I sure am. But also pulling them too. So watch out.
Watch out now.
Y'all got me on the floor. I can't breathe. Me either. It's the crown. I should have limited my drinking. Huh.
Put that glass down.
It was really good. It's really good. Notice the men are willing here. Most of the women in chat ain't having none of that. You have to be a 10. You don't have to be a 10.
It don't have to be a 10.
I would say you have to be at least a 7, a 6.
I would say
a 5.
I would say you'd have to be halfway there.
Right, because you can build a 5, like build a bear. Right?
But if he's a hard 3, okay, I consider it. If he's a hard 3.
What's a hard 3?
The teeth, the way he dress, his personality, and smell good. That's a hard 3. And 5'10" or above.
Okay. So Cece says, take him to the office Christmas party and tell him don't. Baby, he wouldn't even make it to the front door for me to take him anywhere. I meant you lick his teeth while you kiss. You know what, Lance?
Come on now.
Oh my God. The teeth breaking in your mouth is disgusting. You think?
Yes, it is.
You think. And just all them things that are yuck. Should already apply for my Cougar card, and I'm ready. You know what? Cougar life is a good life.
Yes, it is. See,
Girl. You don't have to be a 10, a 6 is cool. Yeah, like I said, a 5 or a 6. I mean, build a bear. That's the way I look at it. Build a bear.
You can, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A 5 will get you in the door. A 5 will definitely get you in the door. But you have to start building yourself to become that 7 and 8 for me.
I said a hard 4. Didn't I say a hard 4? I said a hard 4, not a 3.
Yeah, but still, that hard 4 is looking like a 3.
Okay, well.
Joseph says hygiene is important. Y'all simple as that. If I can't kiss you, I'm definitely not eating no. Amen. Right? And I wouldn't want you down there.
Some women will, no, you know what? Some women. So a guy was telling me, he said he met this woman, and he went. They got together, and he said when he went down there, it smelled like. I said, so what did you do then? He said, I got up and put my clothes on and left. I said, you left it hanging like that? He said, shit, I was going to put my mouth down there and I couldn't get it up to do anything else because I didn't want
There
to.
you go. There you go. There you go. Joseph, I'm with you. I am with you on that. Oh my God. Because I don't want no raggedy mouth down there on me. No, the visual is just like creepy. It's real creepy. Seti says, what would you all rate yourself? Yvonne?
I would say I'm a hard 7.
Amen. See?
Yeah.
That's what I say. Same thing. Y'all off the chain, nowhere drinks Tony. That's why I was
pretty soon that Crown Royal gonna have her thinking she's a 12.
I'll be in here posing. Oh my God. Oh my God. What if the guy is a 10 and you are a 4? I ain't no 4.
I'm not a
4. I'm not copping to that one.
I'm not putting myself, no, I have more self-esteem than that.
No. Because I know for myself, I couldn't even think about saying that I'm a 4. And the reason why is because it goes back to all the comments that were being said about intellect, intelligence, being able to, have a conversation, funny, all of that. You know what? I rate myself at a 7. I still have a lot more jokes to go to make it to an 8 or a 9. So,
yep.
So no, I'm not a 4. No.
No.
And if the guy is a 10, I'm going to do my damnedest to tell him, look, this 7 is a hard 7. I'm like pushing 8.
7.
Pushing 8. So yeah, it's all about self-esteem too. It really is, because I'll try it. Who knows? 5 down the middle. All right. So what do you mean 5?
Why 5?
You're more than a 5, CC. Stop it. Jacqueline says you need to come on Saturdays more often. Right? So I can drink. Yeah. That could be a possibility. Give us a break during the week. What if he said you are a 4? I never said you said. I said he rated you as a 4. Well, then that's his fucking opinion. I have a whole lot of self-esteem.
I think more of myself than being a 4. So if he don't like it, keep it pushing.
That's kick rocks, dude. Kick rocks. That's what I say, Miss Yvonne. I'm with you on that one.
I say too.
I'm with you on that one. Well, all righty now. Well, hello, Toni.
Hey.
Bruce, what's going on? Where's that beautiful wife of yours? Good to see you. See, now Bruce is in here. This is like, I've been knowing Bruce for shit. What are we, 60? For 50 years. So now I got to act a little bit better because, I got to keep up an image. But hell, they know me. So it's like, good to see you, Bruce. Good to see you. Fred Brooks.
Fred.
I know I haven't seen Fred in a long time. Maybe Saturdays is our thing. Could be. Who knows? So what constitutes a 10? And at what age do you begin to change your mind about what constitutes a 10? What do you think, Yvonne?
You know what? I've always thought of myself, well, that's a darn good question, Fred. You know what? There's a few little flaws that would knock off a couple of points here and there that would off that 10. No. I mean, but I've always considered myself a 9, between an 8 and a 10.
There you go.
Because I
So,
was hot when I was
but
in my 20s.
the question is what, as you have gotten older, have certain things changed to constitute what a 10 man would be?
Because as you get older and go up in age, everything drops south. Things start going south. So what was tight and right before has got a little loosey goosey.
You know what? I
I'm
don't even think of it that way.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know what? It was before. I could walk down the street and hell, I could damn near stop traffic. Now it's like, you know, I'm lucky to get a wave.
Girl, you better put some more twitch in that switch. That's what
I'm
that's
in my
about.
I'm in my car more now than I was before.
Shoot, girl, I ain't letting nothing stop me. I know this shit is going south. I get that. A little more fluffier. But hell, I'm the best thing you got for the winter. So
That's why I say I'm a hard 7.
exactly. You know. Let's see. Devon says put cutting it close CC on Saturdays. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I agree. This Saturday show is everything entertaining. Thank you, Mr. Munn. I appreciate it. Trying to get through these comments because we're actually over time. LOL. I'm going to be on this show every week because I'm thoroughly entertained. Thank you, Mr. Lance. We appreciate you. Toni, you're feeling good. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yes, she is, because she's starting to drop the F bombs now.
Yes, you sure in our 30s being fine is lower on the list. Huh? Help me out, CC. What do you mean lower on the list in your 30s? Help me out before I get off air.
No, I was.
Lance says, wow, at my F-bomb, it gets worse, Lance. It gets worse.
Yeah.
Those are some of the things that I've tried to change, but it just is who I am. So that's why I'm a 7. 20, you have to be fine to talk to me.
Okay.
All right, then. Now attractive is important, but
it's not number 1.
Oh, it's not number 1. Look, I've been drinking. Please correct your
Spelling.
because I'm not getting it right about now. Jesus, we're at the end, Yvonne. It's 6:05. We actually went over time. Great show. Fun show.
Great show.
So, any other comments that you want to make about a 2 or a 10?
Don't judge. Just because you see a 2, brother might be a 10, or a woman, she might be a 10.
Depends on the circumstance.
Don't judge. Huh?
It depends on the circumstance. Because how do you know if you see a 2 that he is going to be a 10?
It's the way he come up to me. If my back is turned and he come up and say, "Hey, beautiful," I will say, "Oh shit!" And he got that deep Barry White voice. I'm like, "Oh my god!"
No, right?
And let me turn around and say, "Oh my god!"
Right?
Damn ugly.
Because you know what? In my line of work, especially now, because now I'm like communicating with people that are not in the same state or I never have a chance to meet. I'm telling you, some of the voices that I hear, dear Lord, dear Lord. And I be thinking, don't get excited because you're still going to travel there. It might, you know, you might end up running into these people. But I'm thinking, don't get your expectations up too high. I've learned my lesson with voices. I've learned that. But you're right. A nice baritone voice. Oh, ooh, can't resist. Can't resist. Oh, well, we've had fun, you guys. We have had
We
big
have.
fun. And I'm glad that you all have joined us tonight on this very off day for Hot Topics. But like I said, we wanted to be able to do the show for you. And if it meant that we did it on a Saturday, fine with us. But I'm really hoping that you enjoyed it. Make sure that you come on back here next week for every show under the Hot Topics Talk Radio Network. At the beginning of the week on Monday, we're going to be starting out with Urban Sentinel with Reggie Kearney. On Tuesday night, we have Real World News TV with Reggie Kearney and Cherry Ann Tappan. On Wednesday night, it is me and Yvonne Baker. And on Thursday night, we have Devon Patrick and Ray Gage on Truth Brothers TV. Now, we just started a show for Cece. You see her in the chat area. Cece has started her show. We're going to do her on every last Wednesday of each month. So make sure that you follow Hot Topics Talk Radio. You follow Truth Brothers, CC, Cutting It Close with CC, Urban Sentinel, and Real World News TV. That way you can, Devon, I'm going to kill you.
What did he say?
This is an inside joke, and I'll tell you exactly what that means when we get off air, because I'm not going to do it on air. I'm not going to do it. But make sure that you follow each one of the shows. They are great shows. These are great hosts. Yvonne and I developed this network about 11 years ago, and it is still going strong. We've surpassed every show with the exception of Truth Brothers to, get to this point 11 years later. So what we are doing is something right, to be able to sustain this. So make sure that you follow all the shows. Every one of those shows are great shows. So I want you to be able to be a part of our family, our network family. Okay, so do that. Make sure that you send us any show ideas for Hot Topics Talk Radio. Give Yvonne a break because her brain, I'm sure, is like ready to explode.
Oh, I got some hot ones for you next week.
Oh, shit. Here we go. So that means that Wednesday night, I'm going to need a drink again. So make sure that you follow Hot Topics Talk Radio with me and Yvonne Baker here every Wednesday, or here on Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. And again, we thank you for joining in tonight.
Thank you.
Basically overlooking our technical difficulties on last week on Wednesday, because we look forward to bringing you a good show every week. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the show. We will see you back here next week on Wednesday. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. We love you so much. Thank you for your support. Bye.